Good morning, everybody. Trade Geeks It's Friday, TGIF. Today, we're shooting a special edition. We decided to shoot this video a couple days early due to the Thanksgiving holidays. So welcome. Today's November 27th, 2024. Today's hot topic is Trump 2.0 and the tariffs. You know, that's kind of the majority of the questions that we've been receiving is, you know, what's happening with the tariffs? Big question mark. You know, tariffs aren't new. Tariffs have been around since the 1800s. And the tariffs have gone as high as 60% before. In the 1820s and the 1830s, we had a 60% tariff rate on imported goods. Now, it changed, and the landscape drastically changed in about 1947. In 1947 forward, we saw the tariff rates drop to less than 10%, probably an average around 5%, right? And it was a result of a treaty that was signed, which is called the GATT, the General Agreement on Trade and Tariffs. And basically this agreement was to help the countries work together to improve industrialization, right? Manufacturing, production, those kinds of activities on a global scale. So we have benefited from these lower duty rates since the 1950s until, the Trump tariff started in 2018. So in 2018, we saw the Section 301 Chinese tariffs. They were implemented. And immediately, the tariffs went up. We saw a 15, 25%, and then now today, pretty much everything is at a 25%. So, it's a good policy, I think, short term. I think the purpose is, we can't forget, is that we're trying to protect intellectual property rights. And that's the main reason for the tariffs, is that we need to make sure that everybody's working on the same rules. So I think that the tariffs are a good short-term solution, maybe. But there are impact. And just to give you an example, in 2018, it added $86 to washing machines. So those are some quick facts. I just wanted to throw out some history on it. And, some of the cause and effects. I remember in 1992, I was in Detroit, Michigan. I was working for an automotive supplier. And at that time, it looked like Japan was going to buy everything, kind of like what's going on with China. Japan had bought Rockefeller Center in New York, and it raised a lot of eyebrows. And I remember at that point, everybody was worried about that. And we saw that the Japanese companies were smart about it, and what they did is they started transplanting their plants to the United States. Honda with their Ohio, they've always had their manufacturing facility there in Ohio. Nissan in Smyrna, Tennessee, they did their transplant there. All the other manufacturers started putting automotive transplants in North America. So we may see something similar, with the tariffs that come in. We may see some shift where there will be more manufacturing activity in the U.S., and I think that's a good thing, right? So, here at TradeFlex, we help our customers kind of look at their individual level, for their products, their business plans, and kind of come up with some strategies. And some of the strategies to kind of help out with the tariffs, right? If they do hit 60%, or he adds a 10% tariff on everything coming from all countries, some of the strategies are, you need to become more data driven. And that means that you need to work with your suppliers. You're going to have to consider, increasing your investment in sourcing and procurement, putting an emphasis on sourcing and procurement. Right, as you analyze on a part number level or a SKU level, what the tariff impact is going to be to your company. Now, will there be a buy in North America? Sure. I think, there may be a catalyst to buy in North America. That's always a possibility, right? As we mentioned in our previous videos, it's kind of tough because, sometimes, we can get a part from China for 8 cents versus 80 cents in North America. So, it's gonna come down to being data driven and, drilling down to the part number or the SKU level in your business model. Some of the other ideas is to kind of shift your supply base, to Mexico from China, or from China to India. Those are some of kind of the things that we're looking at, that you can take some measures now, some planning, right, to prepare for the tariffs. So, we want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. We're going to release this on Wednesday, a couple days earlier. We hope everybody enjoys their time with their families and stays safe traveling. I hear there's some snow coming. So thank you very much, and don't forget to reach out to us at www.trade-flex.com. You guys know Lula. She's there. She's a pretty girl there to receive your input. Any questions, comments, suggestions, anything you'd like us to talk about in these video casts. So thank you very much, and everybody enjoy your week.
Hi, happy Thanksgiving from TradeFlex Group.
Happy Thanksgiving.